What is going on in the Pacific Northwest? At the end of the season, I knew it was me, Tyler Lockett last year. I knew that was last year, Tyler Lockett. So him getting released, expected that. The day before, they cut 4 other guys: George Fant, Robert Harrison, Rayshawn Jenkins, and Draymond Jones. That, a little surprised me, but it makes sense. Get cap space. And the day after they cut Lockett, I was upset. I grew up watching Lockett. I saw it coming. But then DK Metcalf asked for a trade. DeKalin Zacharias Metcalf asked for a trade. Why? What is going on? I know he wants money. I know he wants to play for contendership. Because they barely missed the playoffs last year. They're the first team with 10 wins to not make the playoffs in this new format. And yet he wants out. Got it. But, I don't see him leaving. I was talking about this for a second. I don't see DK Metcalf leaving. I've been telling everyone this. I do not see that Deebo Samuel trade ruin the shot for DK Metcalf leaving Seattle. That ruined it. Ruined. He is no shot anymore. Now they can pay him. They cut the 5 guys. Now they can pay him. But then last night, just having I was in Philly for WWE SmackDown, just chilling. I looked at my dad. I see on Twitter that teams are reaching out to talk to Geno Smith. All right, what's that about? 5 minutes later, Geno Smith gets traded to the Raiders. 5 minutes later for a 3rd round pick. 3rd round pick. Look, I knew Geno wasn't going to be the quarterback for like 3-4 years later. But I expect maybe 1 or 2 more years out of him. And no, you just trade him away like that. You get rid of potentially 2 of your best receivers last year. You keep JSN. And your quarterback? Why are we rebuilding? Why is this a rebuild year? What are we doing? Are we trying to tank for Mike McDonald, John Schneider? What are you doing over there? We have the P18. There's a possibility could get Jackson Dart. But the way he's going in the combine, I'm not sure if we could get him because he might go earlier. Do you want to rock with Sam Howell? Do you really want to go with Sam Howell in this season? We know how he did last year when he played that one game against the Packers when Geno got hurt. He did awful. He did absolutely awful. And yeah, he's starting quarterback right now because Geno's gone. They ship him off. You might ship off DK Metcalf. For what, though? Another 3rd round? DK Metcalf and Geno Smith do not have the same value. Geno Smith, 35 year, also had maybe 1 or 2 good years. DK Metcalf, way younger, has only been out only a few games this year. That's only it. And he still has a lot more years left. And you think they have the same value? Teams are offering you a 3rd round pick. Pay DK. Please, pay DK Metcalf. Because you're going to get nothing back for him. You probably will not get anything back for him. I wouldn't be shocked if anything happens today. Because the way of this been going. This week, for the past few years for Seahawks fans, has been rough, to say the least. 3 or 4 years ago, excuse me. March 8th, trade Russell Wilson. Cut Bobby Wagner. This week, that was in the same day. This week, cut Tyler Lockett. DK Metcalf asked for a trade. Trade Geno Smith. If you told me 4 years ago that I would be complaining about Geno Smith, about how we are losing him, I would say that's That's funny. You're lying. But no. Here I am, actually somewhat upset that Seattle is losing Geno Smith. And we had the possibility not to get a solid quarterback. I don't want Jalen Milroe. I don't want Quinn Ewers. Either we go for a first round QB, like a Jackson Dart, or we go for a third round, take Kyle McCord. Those are the two options. We get O lineman in the first round. It'll be depends who's left on the board of how I would feel. But as of right now, I do not know what to feel about this team right now. Seattle's rebuilding, clearly. They are in a rebuild year. Why? No clue. Go on, win 10 games, go 10-7, barely miss the playoffs, and you want to rebuild. I just don't get it. That's enough about the Seahawks here. Let's just switch ways to what happened last week at WWE. The John Cena heel turn. Which, still kind of shocked about it still. Still kind of not. Why I'm not? Everyone should have saw it coming. Are you kidding? Everybody should have saw it coming. Because at his press conference at the Royal Rumble, he said, I will not be in the match to earn my way to the chamber. I think it's best for business that I will be in Elimination Chamber. And he was. So that was just like that. No decision had to be made. He was in it. And then, when Rock comes to see Cody to sell his soul, I was thinking, yeah, Cody's going to do it. I'm not going to have a heel Cena run. And then Cody says, Rock, go F yourself, which I was wrong about that pick last week. Then Cena turn, which I'm kind of still shocked about why they have Cena and Rock team for the last time of Cena's run. I'm wearing a Cena shirt right now. I'm just confused of why they would do that. But the thing is, I saw last night that it really depended on Cody Rhodes about who turned right there. It depended on Cody because The Rock wanted Cody to turn. They wanted Cena to be the face. Cody said no, which makes sense. Cody wants to be the guy. He wants to be the new John Cena. He wants to be the guy that kids look up to. He wants to be the guys to visit the sick kids and make them feel better. But now, what does that leave Cena? The bad guy? The guy that's making children cry? That's what leaves to him. So, last night, I was at SmackDown in Philly, which was awesome, by the way. It was a great job. And they have the Cody segment calling out Cena. They have Randy Orton calling out Cena. They have everyone calling out Cena. What are they going to do with that Cena Cody match? It's not going to be a normal one-on-one. They can't do that normal one-on-one with that. They also can't do like a Bloodline Rules match because there's no one in the Bloodline to have the match. So what are they going to do with that? I'm excited to see what they will do with that. Excited to see the build-up with it because especially since Rock and Cena will be back next week when they do the European tour, which they don't want to be in America. Got it. I was kind of sad that they weren't there last night. But they will have to build up this match a little more. They can't just have it be a Cena heel turn and then Cena doesn't have to show up and then have that. They're going to have to build that match up a little bit more. Like, Cena's going to have to do some things. Things also, we saw Randy Orton come back and he's calling out KO. That's a Mania match right there. Like that. Not going to be a normal one. It's going to be some type of stipulation. Again, because they can't just have that. They literally did that last time. and they didn't get the match in Crown Jewel. So that's going to be something else. And then we finally see who attacks Jade Cargill. It took since November to find out who attacked Jade Cargill. Not because of their security cameras, because no, they don't work apparently. It was Naomi. Who's shocked? Got it. Yeah, no one. No one's shocked about Naomi. But that's going to be a main match right there. Jade versus Naomi, because we see Jade come back after Naomi calls out Bianca. And Jade just beats the crap out of her. So that's obvious match right there. But all this, they are going to need to start announcing the matches for Mania. Because it's coming up soon. They got 5 weeks, 4 weeks. It's coming soon. They got to just build that up. And Seattle needs to know what to do in this free agency, in this draft. Hopefully we get Jackson Dart. And with that, I'm going to end this video right here. Still a little upset about what's been going on with Seattle. Still a little shocked by John Cena. But with that, I'm going to sign out here. Thank you for watching. Peace.